Good morning. I have a pretty humongous update to do on this morning. It is Saturday. It is the 14th of November, and it's about 2:30 in the morning. So yesterday was Friday the 13th, and things have been pretty bad here as far as the COVID goes. I keep hearing that hospitals are becoming overwhelmed and all kinds of stuff like that. By the way, I've been up for a while. I've been asleep over in the chair as usual, but I've been up since probably midnight, and I got to go into work by 5 at the latest today, so we'll be getting ready pretty soon. But we've been hearing for a while that for a couple of weeks now that the coronavirus is getting more and more out of control, and hospitals are becoming overwhelmed. And this is really concern to me because of my surgery date in December. Because if we go on lockdown again, like we did in March, they did away with all unnecessary surgeries. They just postponed them. And mine is an elective surgery coming up, so I've been concerned about it. And then yesterday morning at this time, I saw an announcement on the local news that our governor here in Oregon would be having a press conference. We just had a press conference a week ago, a little over a week ago, on a Wednesday, putting us in a pause for 2 weeks, so that put restrictions on our restaurant and other things, and but we're still able to operate okay. And that was supposed to last until the day before Thanksgiving. Well, things have gotten so bad since then that Governor Brown has decided to add even more measures and restrictions. So that's what this press conference was yesterday at noon. So I got home in time to watch it. But before that happened, I got a phone call from my doctor's office, and I thought, oh no, they're calling me before the press conference to say that the appointment's canceled. Well, it wasn't. They were just calling to confirm my December 8th appointment and make sure everything's good with me, and just confirm things for December 8th, which is about 3.5 weeks away. So anyway, I watched the press conference, and first thing, right off the bat, restaurants are no longer open to dine-in customers, just like in March when we went on lockdown. All we can do is takeout. Now back in March, what that meant is practically everybody is laid off. And the owners themselves try to run the restaurant in just an extremely limited capacity way, just doing curbside takeout. A couple people were working to make the things that would be on the limited to-go takeout menu. I don't know what's going to happen this time, but we have to go back to takeout only. But I honestly don't know what they're going to do. They don't tell me that kind of stuff. I'm just, the chief baker in the bakery is all. And I have 3 employees in there, that's it. So I don't know what's going to happen. I thought I would find my hot schedule today online. We do our scheduling through the hot schedule system, and it comes out Friday nights, usually. And but I didn't find nothing. There's no hot schedule, so I don't know. So I work today, Saturday, and I work Sunday, and then I'm scheduled off Monday and Tuesday like normal. So I have 2 more days to work and then have days off. But I have no idea what's going to happen. If I'm going to be going back to work Wednesday or not. I have no clue in the world. I imagine things are in turmoil there. We have two employees that bought the restaurant from the original founder, and that's been about 5 years ago. And I know they both mortgaged their homes to be able to down payment and all the rest. It's not paid off. They don't have it paid off. The original owner is still around, still works as an hourly employee because he's a smart businessman and he's not going to just leave until he's completely paid off. And anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. The talk was, and it's unofficial, before that the restaurant, the business would not survive another shutdown, another layoff, another lockdown. So I don't know. That's all unfounded. Only they know what's going on personally with their finances, and I don't know any of that stuff. But it's very, very scary. So it's a good chance the business could go under. A lot of them have. A lot of places never reopened from the March to May layoff. A lot of restaurants failed. And I hope and pray that we're not one of them. So this isn't called a lockdown. We were in the pause and now we're in the freeze. And the freeze will go on for 2 weeks. But it's going to go on way past that, because in 2 weeks there's not going to be a huge, improvement in the COVID. It's just not going to happen. So I don't, I hope it does. I pray it does, because I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to work there no more. I don't want to work at all anymore, but I need to, and I don't want the place to go under. It's been around for a lot of years. So I don't know what's going on. I'll go in today, and I'm sure I'll find a big notice that they've typed out and posted to read. But I'll find out today what's going to happen with my schedule. So if it is going to be like mid-March, when the layoff cap, and it just happened suddenly, just in one day we were closed. But this is going to take till the 18th, because the governor wants to give restaurants a chance to use up their supplies, to not buy any more, stuff, because we lost a lot of product because we were fully stocked back in March. So she's given us time and I don't know if that's going to help. But anyway, so I don't know what's going to happen today. But back in March, when I got laid off, I was able to collect unemployment. And it was enough to get by on, but we also got these stimulus checks every week. Got a $600 stimulus check every week. And I must have got 13 or 14 of those. And that's way, way, way more than I would normally make on a monthly salary basis. Or the way I get paid. I'm not salary. But that's way more than my normal paycheck would be. So apparently we're going to go back to that. So I've got to restart all my unemployment stuff, but I can't really. It should all still be active, because it's active for a whole year. And but I can't file anything till I have worked my first week off has went by, and then that's a waiting week. I don't know, maybe they'll get rid of that waiting week thing. So really, you have to wait 2 weeks to get your first check. So yeah, it looks like I'll be going back on unemployment. I'm, of course, concerned between now and December 8th that I'm going to get a call saying, oh, we can't do the surgery. That would be a disaster for me. But just got to take it basically one day at a time here. Absolute one day at a time. So that's where we're at. And ever since I couldn't go to sleep last night. I was so continuing to think about this. And I thought, well, here's my perfect opportunity to drink now that I don't have to work. I do not want to bring that back, but I feel like this is my opportunity to start having beer again. Once I'm laid off, I don't have nothing to do. There's really no place to go. I can go out and walk around and hike and stuff like that, but I can't go anywhere and travel. I can't travel out of the state, and nobody can come into the state now without being quarantined, and so it's a mess. So, and I'll say this in closing: I'm kind of happy that this happened because I don't want to work anymore. I'm 60 and a half years old. I'm ready to quit working, and so this looks like maybe a couple of month layoff and collect unemployment and $600 checks coming my way every week. It looks like that's gonna happen. So I'm not unhappy about it, but I'm extremely sad and concerned with the workplace. I can't wait to get out of there and not work anymore, but at the same time, I care about the place. Those are my friends, they've been really good to me. I've been there for 10 plus years now. I don't want to see it go under. After I retire, I figure I'm still going to have to work a little bit, like 2 days a week. And I want to work there. So if I got to work, I want to work there, just temporary basis. So that's where we're at as of the 14th of November, Saturday. I guess everything's changed now. The world's never going to be the same again. This coronavirus is simply never going to go away. It never is. So that's it. I'll certainly be back with more updates on the impending surgery, and maybe we'll just continue this vlog on as I get kind of established in unemployment, and maybe go for hikes and maybe share some of that. It's winter though, but it's going to be sucking. I can't go hiking in the snow and rain. But anyway, that's it for now. That's the COVID-19 update for the 14th of November.